What are the potential consequences of the proposed takeover by Trump for regional stability in the Middle East?
Thank you, Salma, for having me. Of course, the Trump propositions of taking over the Gaza Strip are nothing short of ridiculous and a recipe for perpetual regional instability and absolute chaos and pandemonium in the region. If President Donald Trump wants to ensure that this region will remain in a state of conflict and instability for the next 50 years, then he should try and proceed with his the displacement schemes that in which he intends to turn Gaza into the so-called Riviera. In actuality, he will turn the entire Middle East, including Israel, into what he called, what he threatened the Palestinians with before, which is hell, basically. So these propositions go way beyond the international law. They contravene international law, they contravene UN resolutions, they contravene the entire basis of the Palestinian-Israeli peace process that requires the establishment of a Palestinian state, a two-state solution that on the premise of an Israeli state and a Palestinian state on the 4th of June 1967 borders, which includes the entirety of the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Gaza Strip, which should definitely will not be supplanted by an American-sponsored Riviera. This was never in the Oslo Accords or in UN resolutions or in the basic common sense even. So I think that it's detrimental, and I think that the rejection of the Arab world, primarily Egypt, of course, of this scheme has mainly signed its death warrant, meaning that this scheme will never succeed, and that Egypt and all the Arab countries will do whatever it takes in order to prevent it from transpiring, and the international community as well refuses it utterly. The European Union, China, most of the Global South, the African Union, the majority of African countries, Russia, so everyone is against it, basically.